about the Great Spirit, right? Some say they've seen her. I don't know about that. But I can guess what she's like. It's okay to guess. Guessing about the Great Spirit can be fun. It's safe, too, so long as you don't take your guesses too seriously. Like all imagination, it's good to know the difference between real and pretend. Lots of people say she's all-powerful and all-knowing, but I have my doubts, and I'm not the first. If she were all-powerful and all-knowing, wouldn't she know how to keep us from getting hurt? Some say it's all part of her big plan. People have to be hurt. But why? If she's all-powerful, can't she do her plan without people getting hurt? If the Great Spirit is so powerful, can she create a mountain so big she can't move it? If she can, or if she can't, then she's not all-powerful. If the Great Spirit is all-knowing, can she create a puzzle so hard she can't solve? If she can, or if she can't, she's not all-knowing. The word for all-powerful is omnipotent. The word for all-knowing is omniscient. My guess is that the Great Spirit isn't omnipotent or omniscient, all-powerful or all-knowing. My guess is that she's somnipotent and somniscient. She's got some power and knowledge. She'd like more power and knowledge, so she's studying, just like you. Except there's no Great Spirit school, so she studies the way scientists do, trying things out, seeing what works. And she does have a plan, or at least a goal. See, she's trying to make an eternal life, a planet where the life just goes on and on and on forever. You've heard about heaven, maybe? The Great Spirit's Disneyland that lasts forever? I don't guess that's the heaven that the Great Spirit has in mind. She wants heaven on a planet. She wants a planet where life goes on and on, eternal life on a sustainable planet. The Great Spirit sets up these planet experiments and then doesn't mess with them. She just gets them going and watches carefully so she can learn from her mistakes. Have you ever done an experiment? I bet you have. Like, can this car roll down the track without falling off? You let the car go and you watch carefully. If you used your hands to stop the car from falling off, you wouldn't find out whether the car would stay on the track. So you start it and then watch. And if it does fall off, well, you learn and try something different next time. The Great Spirit's like that. She plants life on planets all over the universe, and then she just watches, hoping that they'll last and last. So far, none have, but that doesn't stop her. She really wants one to last and last, so she tries and tries again. A few years ago, as the Great Spirit was going to bed one night, she had a new idea. Maybe she needs to create a creature that talks. With talking, the creatures can talk about how to take care of their planet and all of the other creatures. The Great Spirit was so excited by her new idea that she could hardly sleep that night. And the next day she created some of those planets, and then she watched what happened. Can you guess what happened? The creatures talked about everything. They had a lot of fun because their words gave them great imaginations. They talked about how to make their world work, but they also talked about all sorts of wild, imaginary things. Some of these talking creatures said that they knew the meaning of life. It was to please an angry Great Spirit, even if it hurt other creatures. The Great Spirit was disappointed, but not angry. She kept trying until she created our planet, here with you and me and all of us talking. There was still lots of crazy fun talk about wild pretend things. Some people didn't know the difference between reality and pretend, so lots of people talked as though the pretend was real. They didn't know how to pretend the way you do. You pretend lots, but you know the difference between pretend and real, or at least you're learning, right? So here we are, the Great Spirits experiment in how to make life go on and on and on. We're doing pretty good, not perfect, but with your parents and your help, we could be the Great Spirit's first successful experiment in making life go on and on and on. That would be fun.